It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. All right. This is Arusha from Push, a Cured Fan documentary. I'm on the road with my friend Stephanie. Stephanie, I'm going to film you. Hi. Say hi to I think there's zero people watching right now, but maybe one. So I thought we'd take you on the glorious ride through the South. We're about, I don't know, a couple of hours, 3 hours out of New Orleans.
Yes.
And I think we have 2 hours to go till we get to Houston. Is that right?
1 hour and 58 minutes.
Shoot, girl. So this is really, when you follow The Cure on tour in America, you got to drive because our public transportation sucks. Especially in the South. I don't think there is any, is there?
No, not really. Not long distance. There's some buses, but no real trains. Through the South, no.
Yeah. So as we're driving down this road, we'll talk a little bit about the show. I wonder. I guess I could do like a selfie, but let's see what that looks like. I'm afraid to look at myself right now. Hey.
There she is.
Hey. So, Stephanie, what are your thoughts of your day one tour experience?
Tumultuous day, but a happy ending. So, I really was happy with the set list. There were some things that we expected, of course, and then there were a few surprises that were really great to see. So, all in all,
what shows are you going to?
I am going to try to not run into this.
Into a car wreck, that would be kind of terrible.
I know.
You don't need to look at the camera.
I'm not. I'm concentrating on the road.
Okay.
So I am going to these couple of next Texas shows, Houston and Dallas, and then I have to head back to reality, and then hopping back to California to the LA shows at the Hollywood Bowl, doing all 3 of those, but I still need a ticket for night 3, so if you have one, let me know.
Night 3 of the Hollywood Bowl.
Thursday, the 25th of May. I have clicked on that Ticketmaster button so many times that I have the whole layout of the arena memorized and the whole thing. So something has come up 3 times, and each time I've been too slow to actually get a ticket. So if anyone has anything extra, let me know. But then also doing the 2 Atlanta shows and Tampa and Miami, and if anything else comes up, I will gladly go. But those are the 10 shows that I have on my roster.
10 shows.
10 shows.
Woo!
Woo!
So you were telling me earlier that you did you first go see The Cure in '89? Is that right?
89 in New Orleans, yes.
And then how many Wish shows did you go to?
I went to 6 Wish shows and 6 Week Tour shows.
6 Wish shows. Did you know at that point that other people followed the band around?
I did, because of the fanzine, the Other Voices fanzine. So it was funny. I think it was on the Wish tour. I was actually behind the venue. I can't remember where exactly this was. It was early in my travels, and I was just hanging out behind some fence or something, and just chatting with the other few fans that were there, and I had some great pen pals from Other Voices, and there was a girl I noticed was writing some things down, and I looked over and I was like, wow, really recognized that person's handwriting, and it turns out that it was Ruth from Other Voices, and I
Oh my
had written her
God.
so many letters that I had recognized her handwriting, and then I introduced myself, and we were like, hey!
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was so
for
funny.
those who, for those who don't know, Ruth Fillmore, I'm trying to get this camera angle right. Ruth Fillmore was from Norman, Oklahoma, and she did a fanzine called Other Voices from when, like, the mid 80s to the mid 90s or something.
Yeah.
And it was a great way that people connected from around the world, or at least around the States before the internet. And people would send, would be pen pals and what was the friendship books?
Friendship books, slam friendship books, yeah.
Yeah. So she was sort of a legend, and I remember interviewing her. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Did I miss it?
Well, that was the Welcome to Texas sign, but is
there a big one?
welcome center coming.
Oh, a welcome center.
Yeah, there's a welcome center coming.
Wait, what just happened? Oh, now we're in Texas, and I missed the whole sign.
I think there's another sign. You'll see.
God damn
There'll
it.
be more signs of Texas.
Oh, I know there'll be more signs. I mean, here's some kind of sign right here. What is this? 1-800 big. Look at this. As big as Texas. I don't know if you guys can see that, but now we're in Texas.
Welcome to Texas. This is a sad representation of Texas, that's for sure.
I know, but isn't Texas a little bit sad?
Well, I wouldn't say Texas itself, but maybe some people in Texas.
Right?
Yeah, you can't fault the land.
Oh, that's true. I guess I'm wearing.
Glorious state of Texas.
Yeah. But God, so wait, is this this welcome center, or is it someplace that we can pull over to?
Yeah, I really thought it was just right here, like.
Oh, look, there's a sign that says fentanyl kills. Oh man. Yeah, that's the other thing is like this. I lost my voice because I was screaming so much for brains last night. I don't know. There's a lot of. I mean, no offense to anybody, but there's a lot of like, America's like one of the wealthiest countries in the world with a lot of severe poverty, like really, really, really poor people with not a lot of resources, and I just wish that we could spread the wealth a little bit more, but no, we can't be socialists. God forbid. God forbid we actually help poor people and not give the rich the tax breaks, but I guess I'll leave the politics out of it. Look, here's a car center. There's a lot of cars. I know this is very exciting for Cure fans, but I just wanted you to take you on the road. Oh, look, there's a Waffle House. If you ever want to get into Americana, go to the Waffle House.
The Waffle House is the South.
It's true.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
The Waffle House is the South.
It's true. It's very true. All right. Well, I don't know where this welcome center is, but we'll go back to selfie mode for a second.
Yeah, maybe my memory is incorrect. That would be a complete shock.
So you met Ruth from Other Voices, but then and that at what show was that?
Oh gosh, I don't remember what town that was in. I don't know.
But it was in '92.
Yes, it was in '92. Yes, I did New Orleans and some Florida, and I maybe did some. I can't remember. Maybe it was Texas, because she traveled from Oklahoma, but it might have been New Orleans. I honestly don't remember. Sorry.
Wait, going further with time, team about Bath, didn't Robert live there? Wait, what? Robert didn't live in Texas. What are you talking about? What are you saying? Henriette Folkers de Donder. I'm totally butchering your name. Hi. what are you saying about? Are you saying that did Robert live in Texas? I don't think he ever lived in Texas, but maybe I'm misunderstanding you. But I think it's cool that, Stephanie, that you went to so many 92 shows, because I was completely clueless. I went to 3, but I just didn't really get that a lot of people did it. I didn't have Other Voices for a long time.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the internet too. I remember the internet being like a magazine that you turn the pages very, very slowly, and like you really had to think about what you wanted to click on, because you were really committed to that information and waiting for it to load. So just back then, trying to find any information online was quite the task. So Other Voices was a very good resource for sure.
What's one standout moment you can give to the 2 people listening about the Wish tour?
Oh gosh.
I mean, anything. I mean,
what I really remember, and I wish I could see some pictures of it, where it was the stage set, and it was almost, I don't know if my memory is correct on it or not, but it was like an arch, and it had like the swirls of the sea, like the Cure. It was a swirly stage set, because the Swing Tour had like the roller coaster stage set,
right?
But the Wish Tour, I remember having a swirly, almost like the crescents of the sea and the Cure logo from that era. Do you remember this?
I do.
I can't find any photos of it, and so all I have is a memory of it, which I can't trust, because my memories get clouded with things that I think that I saw versus what I actually saw.
Right.
So I'd love if anyone has any pictures of the set from any of the 92 shows. I'd love to see that again and see if it compares. I remember, because I was like one of those people who stalked the backstage, and I remember going to the venues and them putting up the stage set and taking it down and seeing a close look of what it looked like. So I think I remember the details of it in my head, but it's kind of fuzzy too after all these years. So I'd just love to see that again, because I've always loved that era and the art of that era, and so that's one of the things that kind of resonates.
Somebody's asking me, why didn't you leave last night with Robert? Did Robert ask me to go leave with him? Did I miss that?
So many things happened that
I know.
we weren't part of.
So many things happened that I was like delirious to. Somebody said something online like, "Oh, Robert said I love you to you," and I'm like, "Wait, what?" I was in the Twilight Zone or something, because I didn't see that. I did see last night some great interaction between almost all members of the band. Like Simon went over to Perry, Simon went over to Perry, Reeves went over to Roger, which I thought was pretty cool. Of course, when we heard 6 Different Ways with the silly keyboard, that was amazing. Yes, it's in the program. Oh, in the tour does the tour program say that Robert's going to leave with me? There isn't even a tour program. But it was really a treat to be up in the front. It was weird, I have to say, having seats instead of a pit. I mean, I've done it before, and I'm sure you have too, Stephanie, like seats, but it's colder, it's more boring. Who's that? Jennifer. Hey, I'll see you in Houston. Woo! I got my offensive shirt ready. How was the crowd where you were, Stephanie?
It was a mix. There were some folks who were, singing along with every word, and then some bored folks too that were clearly dragged along with a band. But all in all, it was a good crowd. Along where I was, that was the floor. So, I think the folks on the floor made an effort, to be there. So, pretty good crowd.
Yeah, and also the fan meetup was really great before at the Rusty Nail. I don't know if anybody made it there afterwards, but I was too tired to do anything. So I'm going to go to the next 3 shows, and Steph, you're going to drop off when?
After Dallas. Dallas. Yeah, I can't do Austin.
So I'm looking for, I think I have an Arizona rep and a San Diego rep, but I'm still going to be looking for field reps out there. So if anybody's listening, contact me. I'm gonna go back to the boring road. Let's see.
I guess maybe with that construction, maybe they don't have the welcome center anymore.
I know, we were going to take you guys to the welcome center, and our plans got foiled. But look at this is driving in America.
Along open road.
Driving in America. What would happen if you saw the tour bus? That would be insane, right? If only in our dreams.
Well, that's how we ran into them that time at the border in 2000, the Canadian border. We recognized that their tour bus was there as we were also getting searched. They were going through our car, so they had us pull aside because they were rifling through the car, and then the tour bus was also pulled aside, and they led us into a customs area, and it was like all glass, but it was almost like glass cubicles, so you could see other detained people. So we were.
So just to clarify, what Stephanie's talking about is in the year 2000 in the Dream Tour, when we had to go from, where was the city we were going from?
Detroit to Toronto.
So from Detroit to Toronto, so Stephanie's driving in a different car, and I'm driving in a different car, and my crew got stopped at the border, and we had to turn around because we didn't have enough money to go over to Toronto, so we had to get more money and go back in, and then we got in, and that was fine. But then as it turns out, Stephanie's van of 4 got pulled over and stopped at the border and searched, but the Cure's tour bus was there too.
Also pulled over and searched. And so you could see them through these glass partitions, and they were being detained and we were being detained, and there were some, looks and some little like, yes, hi, we were also being detained moments there, but it was quite funny.
So we're all the same people. Oh, and the creamy one says the 92 Cure program shows the stage setup. So that's how you could check. Yeah.
I lost my tour programs, so I'll have to see if I can.
Well, there's this great website called Flowers Love. It's run by this Czech dude, and he has everything scanned.
Oh, cool.
Everything. It's amazing. Okay, so one more. Oh, hey, Tink. I thought I was going to get this big welcome to Texas thing, but I failed. And so here we are driving, because that's the other thing that's funny. Like, it takes work to do this, right? You have to have all this, oi, como vai? You have to have all this like boring time, downtime, travel time. And so does the band, But what else can I say about the show?
Oh gosh, what did you think about the sound? I thought the sound was pretty good. This is a new arena for the band in New Orleans. They generally played the UNO Lakefront Arena in the past, and this was the Smoothie King Arena or Smoothie King Auditorium. I don't remember, but it was not much larger, but a few thousand people larger. And I know that it seemed like there were a lot of tickets that seemed to be unsold at the last minute, but when you looked around, it was pretty packed. Like, did you feel like there were big gaps? I mean, I thought it looked pretty sold out.
Yeah, somehow I starred this person. I don't know how I did that. Oops. Sorry, Jennifer. I don't know how. I've starred you. See you in the morning. How do I get rid of this? I don't know how. Man, do I not like Texas. Yeah, me neither. I thought the sound was good. I thought that, like, seriously, how the fuck do I get rid of this?
Is it something on the screen that you just can't move, or?
I can't.
I'm sorry, I'm no help.
Uh-oh. Phone's ringing. All right, we're gonna go. Mayday.